Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play League of Legends. Today we're playing ARAM. Looks like I am renekton. That's a shame. Is this dude any good at Vayne? Somebody wants to trade him for Vayne. So what these arrows mean is you can request to switch your character with them. He did not. People really want Vayne, I guess. I'll give 2 rerolls. Maybe I'll give Oliver. Okay, I got Pyke. Pyke is pretty fun. The recommended page, Hail of Blades, I support it. Hail of Blades is pretty good. I cannot use Ignite yet, which is Pyke's Ignite, or Pyke's favorite summoner spell, for the most part. Because Pyke's whole kit is trying to execute people. His Q pulls people in, his W makes him gain movement speed and become invisible. I was going to try to show you how difficult Vayne was, but I think he's keeping it. And then his E, Pyke's E, is a dash that stuns people from where he dashed from after a delay. And then his ultimate makes an X on the floor and anyone inside it takes damage, and if they're low enough, Pyke will kill them. And then his ultimate has a reset mechanic where if he kills somebody, you can use it again, which is pretty cool. This is our first match against humans. Probably going to be multiple videos. ARAMs are usually about 20 to 30 minutes long. Lowy Muscle Mommy. Maybe. Send me back to the bots. I wasn't ready for these usernames. Honeymoon, never my fault. It's a pretty good username for a League of Legends player. Resolve. Bruh. Pyke's passive is twofold. His first passive is you cannot gain health from anything other than level up. And if you try to buy health, he just converts it to attack damage instead. So if Resolve is trying to give me HP, it's just going to give me damage instead. The second part of his passive is whenever Pyke takes damage, he gets like a second health bar that he can recover some of it if he goes into Fog of War so the enemy can't see him. So he can recover some HP that he lost if his enemy can't see him right after he gets hit, which is pretty good. But you need to be up near a bunch of people or else it's nerfed if you're just by one person. It's because they want Pyke to be a support. Pyke is the only assassin support, and people keep terrorizing mid lane with him, so Riot Games has to come in and be like, stop. Bad. I would have started recording this immediately in the game so we could have saved time loading up to it, but there's a lot of unique stuff with ARAM that I thought I'd show, like switching champions with other people and the re-rolls. Like if you don't like your champion, you can re-roll. A lot of people dodge in ARAM, which is Xing out of the game before the game gets in. Once you get to loading screen, you can't leave anymore. The game has already started. If you leave now, then you're just AFK at the fountain. The game's already started, so people can have you flagged for... You get flagged for leaver, and then people can report you. And this usually just gets you low priority queue. It doesn't get you banned or like 14-day suspension or any of that stuff. It mostly just gets you low priority queue and leaver busters, which make queue times like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, sometimes longer, depending on how many games you're leaving. Which is a shame if your internet is really bad or you get power outages often. But League is not a hard game to run. But if your internet is just unstable, even if your internet is bad and your computer is bad, you'll still be able to run the game. But if it's not stable, then you're going to have an issue. I remember in 2014, I was playing on with like a wireless adapter from an attic where the modem was on the second floor. I was on the third floor, and my god, I was getting like thousands and thousands of ping and getting constantly disconnected. That was hellish. Let's turn on my custom keyboard, because maybe I'll be able to play the game soon. Well, I know that somebody's computer is probably very horrible, or their internet. not computer. No, it's not Lee Sin, because just look at that username. It isn't his fault, right? So maybe we can get some challenges from this first and only ARAM game. Probably not going to play ARAM again. Maybe we'll play it for fun again sometime, but here we go. I think somebody is AFK. Let's get... Okay, we're not level 1, we're level 3. Pyke is a character that loves lethality. Lethality is the assassin stat. We can teleport using this gate, but it's one way. And then, as it says, you may not shop after leaving the base, and returning to base will not heal you. As I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, there's very few pop-ups in the game. These pop-ups that we just saw here, and like the tutorial pop-up was about it. Let's try to pull somebody. Got him. Now let's try. Wait. I'm very confused. I hit my dash button, but it didn't do anything. I almost hit him. The Vayne like tried to dash into them. Luckily, they didn't try to punish her for that. Nobody in there. Keep throwing people into our team. I hope it works. Everybody's on my team is dying. No. Okay, let's recover my gray health. Pyke is not near enough enemies to feel threatened. He converts less damage taken into gray health. So, since I took the damage when there were people nearby, I think that means I have I was able to take more or convert more health. Vayne just used her main get off me tool or peel to push a minion. That's probably another fundamental that I should write down. What's it called? Peel. Let's stun these people. Kill them. Now I can go where they can't see me, recover a bunch of HP. This guy's a little bit lost. So let's stab him in the face. My ability that I can throw to hook people is also a button you can just tap to do quick damage. I should have maybe let him hit that. That's another summoner spell that lets you. It's like it does true damage when it hits. Does like 50 damage when it hits, and then 50 damage when you take it. My team is very mad at the rest of my team for dying. Just sad. So it does 100 true damage, and is a really good dash. I'm just kind of chilling right now. It's kind of... Our opponents are very strong. Kind of wanted that cannon minion, but I did not want to get smacked by opponents. Stun that guy. Because he was trying to kill us. Got the quick draw McGraw over here. That dude's ultimate lets him take you to Brazil. And he steals 10% of every one of your stats, pretty much. I'm kind of low. There are these little health packs that spawn in 4 places that you can use to sustain. A little bit, but other than that, kind of rough. Unless your character has natural sustain, you're just kind of screwed. The most powerful characters in this mode are poke related. Oop. I did not mean to use my E there. Let's keep using my ultimate. Since it's a reset, we can spam it multiple times if we get the hit correctly. Even if we don't get the kill, if they die in the X, it also works. That was odd. Why did his kick not work? Dang. I was hoping that my team would hit him more, so that my R could execute him. But instead he lived, and he was able to hit me with something. Did they change Lee's ultimate? I swear I've heard him kick me a few times, and I didn't get launched across the room, because that's what his ult does. It knocks you really far. Damage or movement speed? Pyke really likes movement speed. We'll go with movement speed. He scales with lethality, like I said, but he also really likes movement speed. Let's put it on the 1 button, because it has an active that lets me move quick. I missed. Oh, my nose itches. I don't really have any abilities to help you guys, sorry. Why is my E button not doing anything? I'm hitting it. Do I gotta tap the button quicker? Because if I hold this, yeah, it doesn't work if you hold the button. You have to quickly tap it. Want him to jump on my face. Lee Sin has 2 dashes. One is that, which if he hits he can dash to opponents, and then he has another ability, which is that, where he can dash to his allies. Oh, I can't move. Caitlyn put a trap in there. Okay, my ultimate. Dang. I was hoping to hit the other guy, but well, not the best timing here. We killed everyone, let's go. Turrets do not recover HP in this mode. Apparently that killed him. Let's go. I did the thing again where I held the button instead of tapping it. My muscle memory is all kinds of messed up. I almost died because of it. That guy could have killed me, but he threw the spear instead of... Well, I'm dead. Caitlyn's ultimate is a undodgeable... It's like a targeted attack that never misses. The only way to stop it is by having somebody else stand in the way. We're learning what a lot of characters do. They have a lot of kind of tanky people on their team. Let's go Edge of Night, which will give us lethality that we need. The health will turn into more damage, and then it also gives me this cool shield which blocks abilities. I'm killing everyone. Let's go. I just penta-killed the opponent. Not a single person tried to flash. Okay, somebody's coming. Did a bit of damage to that guy. A lot of my character's strength is in his ultimate, so really need that. Ooh, I got stunned. I'm spam tapping the E button. Even when I got unstunned, it still wasn't letting me dash. I don't know why. I just need to use it more, I guess. Let's get more lethality. This item, as I think we bought this in a video before. If I ult and I get a cooldown reduction if I get a kill. Pretty cool. Anyway, 15 minutes. See you next time.